Tasha Scott, husband Rocky, baby mama, side trick mistress, girlfriend, whatever, is exposing him, and the people are mad at the side chick, the baby mama, allegedly, because I'm not trying to get sued. I'm trying to understand why y'all mad at this woman. Do you know why husbands continue to do what they do? Because when they do what they do, y'all get mad at the side chicks and not at the husband who signed the paper to be faithful to the wife. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And I am watching the SWV and the Xscape. I'm not reviewing it, okay? But I grew up in the 90s. So of course I know who the girls are and trying to see what they're doing with the music and blah blah. Candy can't sing. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. Candy cannot sing. Candy could never sing. But the thing is, she's a little bit more savvy. She knows how to be multifaceted and get that money. See, some of the other girls, they weren't as multifaceted as Candy to write songs and make this business and do that, monetize and stuff like that. So that's why Candy got a lot of money. But I'm watching, but I'm not reviewing. But you know, Tasha K's been interviewing the baby mama, and then the husband called, and I'm listening to this man, and I'm like, Tasha, kick him off the phone. Like, why are you wasting your time, my time, and the people's time talking to this fool, sir? Is the baby yours? Did you do a paternity test? Why are you allegedly texting this woman? Why does she have pictures of the deed on her phone? Now, he said that's not him. It's possible. It's possible, right? You know, listen, it's possible that's not him. Maybe his phone was hacked. It's possible. But when you was putting the D in her kitty cat, was that not you allegedly? I just want to know. Y'all, it's Saturday, and I just decided to get up and do this video. Lexi's at respite, girl. Big Michael took Lou Michael to get his hair cut because he got a spring show tomorrow. And then Big Mike is going to take it to the piano classes. And then take it to the supermarket to pick up croissants. Girl, I'm home by myself. I'm like, oh my God, finally. So I decided to jump on. I was going to get up early this morning and put a ring on it, but I fell asleep. And then I still have to watch Ready to Love. And then Love is Blind. My plan was to start it today, but I'm watching something else because I'm just relaxing at home. I want to thank you for your love and support. Be sure to subscribe and thumbs up, share this out if you can. I want to know what you think. Do y'all like my one piece? Do y'all like my one piece? I was this big girl. I was like, yes, yes. I said, let me come on down here and do this video because I'm listening to Rocky calling into Tasha, right? And the people on the Instagram, oh, you knew he was married. He didn't know he was married. Why? I don't understand. Please explain it to me. Why people want to blame the woman that did not sign the paper. The husbands, and I'm just going to speak in general terms because I have a post I posted in my community tab of a wife that woke up and found the baby pictures. The baby mama, the side chicks emailed the baby pictures to the wife, and she basically cursed the baby. She basically cursed the baby, and I'm like, well, ma'am, the baby didn't do nothing. The baby didn't do anything. And so Rocky's baby mama, alleged baby mama, side chick, is mad at the wife because she's speaking on the baby. So here's an example of in my community tab, and it says, hold up, it says what I open my message to. So this is a wife. This is another wife on Facebook. Everybody stop what you're doing and tell my husband blank, 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 and one of his mistresses, congratulations on their bastard child, my new stepson, Shiloh. Well, so you're going to stay with the husband. His poor self looked just like the dog he was named after. Ma'am, why are you mad at the baby? Beautiful big old baby. Look at this baby, 9 pounds, girl. This boy is so beautiful. big old baby, but it's not the baby's fault. It's not the baby's fault. So why we mad at the kids and the babies, the poor little innocent things? Granted, there was born out of adultery and born in sin, so there's going to be some generational issues there. But the mama praying, the baby turn them as they grow, they turn their life over to the Lord. But that's just has to do with generational curses and stuff, and people don't understand that there are generational curses and spirit that attach itself to certain family. Okay, but like I don't understand why y'all is dragging Unique on social media and telling her she knew he was married. Rocky didn't know he was married. Let me just say allegedly, because we don't know. He say it's not true. So my thing is, man, y'all delusional people that's mad at the side chicks and the woman that's sleeping with your husband. Your husband didn't know he was married. How is she a home wrecker? Who allowed her in the house? Who opened the marital home and let her in? Did she come and kick your door down and move in? Or did your husband open the door and let her in? Huh? Did she force your husband to put the D in her, to be texting him and putting his testimonial in her, making a whole baby allegedly? And the reason why these husbands and these men continue to do the same thing, ladies, is because y'all continue to make excuses for him. I've been married 10 years. Thank God in 10 years, I have not heard nobody say nothing about my husband. Ain't nobody call me. Ain't nobody text me. Ain't nobody sent me no messages. Ain't nobody Instagram me about my husband. And then, but one thing I learned, my doctor, she's a doctor. Her husband was an engineer. He passed. And when I got married, she was at my wedding. She's been my doctor since 16 years old. She said, let me explain something to you. Don't think because you're married now, you're not going to continue to get your yearly panel or whatever it's called. And she said, let me tell you, I don't know. I can't tell you how many Christian women, church women sat right here. And I've had to tell them, ma'am, you have HIV, and they will deny it to the hills and say, oh no, my husband's been faithful. My husband is not cheating. And she would ask, well, how did you get it? Are you cheating on your husband? And then she said this, and I never forgot it. And I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't think about it. She says, unless you are with your husband 24/7, 365 days out of the year, you cannot say what your husband is saying. So don't be delusional. Don't think because you're married and you love and he said you saying that your husband might not be out here in the streets. And I never forgot it. And so every year I run on down to the doctor and I get the blood tested and whatever I need to do. And thank God in 10 years, I heard nothing. My husband is used to travel. He's not traveling as much. He has changed positions where he was executive vice president of marketing. Now he's director of marketing. So he's not traveling as much as he needs to, because he said he needs to be home. Little Michael is growing up, and little Michael's participating in all kind of activities and want to do this. And he wants to be here for little Michael to do what he needs to do. But let me tell you something, y'all. God forbid Jesus, because I think I would just, well, the witches and the warlocks are already out here wishing my marriage don't work out. But anyways, if anybody should call me about my husband, you know what I'm gonna say, ma'am? Thank you. Could give me a little bit more information. You was here now, and which hotel was this? And what? And he gave you how much money? Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you telling me this. You know whose teeth I'm gonna put my foot. You know whose teeth I'm gonna put my foot in? The man that got down on one knee, took me down to the church in front of her friends and family. Wait, the one that went to my father, asked for my hand in marriage. After my father said yes, he got down on one knee, proposed to me, took me down to the church and married me before God and man and our friends and family has been providing for me, bought me this big old house, been taking care of me and these kids and providing for us and putting money in my bank account and having the life insurance and the pension and the retirement and the 401k and the 457 and all of that. That's who I'm going to put my foot in his mouth, because he signed the contract with me. What I look like going to be mad at some woman who didn't stand at the altar with me? I wouldn't be standing at no altar with no woman and taking vows nowhere. Y'all know what the Bible said about that. But I'm just saying, what does it look like you mad at the side chick that your husband was running down and putting the D in? Man, no woman, let me tell ladies, no woman should ever have to come to you about your husband, including his mama. No woman should ever have to step to you about your husband. If all these women, Tasha K said there's about 3 women that got D pictures and text messages, why y'all mad at these women? Why y'all not mad at that man? And the wives, they just be so delusional, because you know what it is? You're in denial. You just cannot believe the husband that you love and struggled with would do this to you. And I understand it. If God forbid, if I hear my husband is out here in these streets being unfaithful, I would be devastated, because I'm not going to be able to believe that Michael Thompson could do something like that to me, because that is the biggest betrayal, y'all. That is the biggest betrayal. This is why the Bible says God hates idolatry, okay? Because after all that God did for the children of Israel, y'all, the niggerites was bowing their knees to Baal. God was so angry at these people. Like, I took you out of Egypt. I made you cross the Red Sea, and you're going to bow your knees to another God? So I understand you're in shock and you just can't believe it. So it's easier to blame the other woman, ma'am. It's easier to blame the 5 or 6 women who are dragging your husband's name in the street and saying he was sleeping with them than it is for you to step to your trifling behind husband. Oh, she knew he was married. He didn't know he was married. Oh, she had a baby for a married man. He didn't know he was married. No, he had baby with a woman that wasn't his wife. He put the D in another woman that was not his wife. Y'all people, wake up. This is why these men continue to do it. Because y'all making excuses for them and dragging the side chick and going on her Instagram and saying all this foolishness to her. What about the man that signed the paper? Because she's not married. She didn't sign no paper of commitment. What about sister, I got my sister's back. What about your husband that signed a legal paper, y'all? A legal paper. Huh? Me and Mike signed a paper. That paper, I have complete control over him. He has complete control over me. That piece of paper is so important that when my husband got married and we came back from our honeymoon and he went back to work the Monday, he brought the paperwork home and said, they say I'm married now. I need to make you the beneficiary of everything I got at the job. He had his mama and his daddy. And they say I'm married, so I need to make you the beneficiary. Sign right here. Huh? And he said, make sure you take care of my mama and my daddy. I said, write it down. That's how important that piece of paper is. He signed the paper. She didn't. Woman who's not married to your husband can do whatever they want to do with their kitty cat. If they want to hoe it out for a dime a dozen, they can do that. Your husband who signed a piece of paper is not supposed to be doing that. So all the delusional women, send them this video, cousins. Send them this video. Stop being mad at the side chick. Be mad at the man that you chose, ma'am. And granted, I will overlook a wife not knowing that her husband was unfaithful. Okay. Don't tell me you didn't know he was abusive. Don't tell me you knew he was financially challenged. Don't tell me you didn't know he got 55 baby mamas. Don't tell me you didn't know he has a criminal past. I don't want to hear none of those things, because all of those things are things you can research and you can find out. You might not know that while you were engaged, he was unfaithful to you. Frankly, I believe, for me, Janice Hylton, he could put his D in whichever kitty cat he want to put it until he put the ring on my finger. That's just being realistic, okay? But once you put that ring on my finger, I mean engaged, because you see, Joseph was getting ready to put away Mary when she was found with child, because he thought she was sleeping with another man. But once you propose to me and you want to marry me, I don't want to hear nothing about what you did, who you out here sleeping with. And no, nobody should come to me and say, if anybody stepped to me about Big Mike, when? Tell me the date, man. Hi, tell me the date. Oh, it was October 13. Oh, no, he didn't propose till October 14. Technically, he was supposed to propose on my birthday. This was my birthday weekend. So somebody send this video to Latocha Scott Child. Stop being delusional. Leave that baby mama alone and get your husband to pay child support. Get ready for some of your to go to the side chick and the baby's mama. And you know what I say? Once a cheater is a cheater. No, not once a cheater is a cheater. Cheaters cheat. Abusers abuse. Lovers love. Providers provide. Protectors protect. A husband is to profess his love, provide, and protect. No woman should be able to say, I had your husband's D in my mouth. Or wherever y'all putting it these days, in the eyes, in the ears. I don't know. I'm just saying. So please, ladies, stop this foolishness of going after the side chick and the baby mama. She didn't sign no papers with you. She can do whatever she was. She could sleep with who she want to sleep with. She didn't sign no paper. But that man of yours that signed the paper, that's who you need to put your foot up his, you know what, for disrespecting you, for breaking your marital vow, for gambling you, and for committing adultery and idolatry towards you. Leave these women around, man, that your husband is sleeping with. Girl, I got to go. I love it, but to go twist up my hair. I love you. Let me know what you think. Maybe we'll watch the adult SWV and do a live on it. I also wanted to do, even though I'm not reviewing it, I want to talk about toxic mothers, because they're Tamika and Latasha mama toxic. Throw her away. I watched her video about where she said that mama helped the sisters to steal the money. And then the mama is going to say, well, you don't know what was going on in their lives. But you don't know what's going on in my life. It's my money. It's my money. How you going to take it upon yourself to take my money? If you needed my money, you need to borrow it. And Tamika, forget this bullshit about not letting them go. Let the thieves go to jail. Lock them up. Anyways, let me go back to bed. I love you. Let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Bye. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out. Leave a comment for me. Love you. Bye.